mis amores, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, again, my name is Vivi and welcome. For those of you coming back, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys like this video. So now to start off, we're going to apply a very thin coat of nail acrylic. I'm using today the tones Glass Acrylic on all of the nails. Let the fun begin. So now I'm gonna be using the Nail Luxe Radiant from the Mosaic 1 collection. Is a super bright red, very pigmented. Oh my gosh, this was pigmented and messy. I'm also going to be using from Tones their Neon Collection number 38. It is blue. It's not a navy blue, that's what I was looking for, but I didn't have a navy blue, but it was the darkest blue that I have. So on here I am going to be marbling. Now there's different ways for you to do a marble effect when you're using acrylic. I tend to just get a watery bead and kind of swirl it. As you can see, there's a good and a bad. If you get it too watery, it's gonna blend all together, and then just combine, which you'll see later that on the very tip it kind of turned purplish. But there's also a good side to it where if you get the correct consistency, it'll look really good. Now I'm still practicing, so of course I don't expect it to be perfect, and I'm still a little raw since I left school, but hey, you can see it there where that red is overpowering, and I try to diffuse it with a little bit of blue, but then the little purple happened. But it's okay, everything will be under control. So we're just gonna keep trying to marble the nail up into your liking. Sorry, I'm a little off camera there. Then what I used is the Young Nail XXXWhite acrylic, and just kind of ombre it out to the marble. Now this wasn't dried all the way. I would recommend you guys to wait until it's completely dry, because you will see it there a few times where the white kind of turned a very lavender color when I was trying to blend it. So yeah, just don't be impatient like myself and wait until it dries out, and then just kind of ombre it out and play around with it. Now on here I'm going to put some silver flakes right in the middle to kind of blend in the ombre mess that I kind of had on there. Let's be real, nobody's perfect, right? So we're gonna play around. We fake it till we make it. Next, we're gonna be using the Young Nails XXX white acrylic on the top portion of the nail, and with my X-Acto knife, I'm gonna cut that acrylic. Just cut that straight line of acrylic. Now be very careful with those X-Acto knives. I have been poked with it, and the pain is not very pleasant, very sharp. So just be very careful if you're using this tool with a client and yourself. Be very careful. You don't want nobody to get hurt. It's glitter time. Now I'm going to be using Tones number 176 from their Funky Lights collection. Awesome glitters. I love their collections. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with Tones and their collections. Alright, so now that we have the red applied, we're going to use the same white acrylic from Young Nails XXX White just below the red glitter. And of course, we're going to make sure we put those products very flat. at the end we need to encapsulate this nail, so we don't want a really bulky nail. So make sure that when you apply it, you pat, 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 pat all of that product down as flat as possible. Here I am just cleaning out the nail and getting ready for my blue glitters. Now, of course, leave it to me to get these videos all crazy. Now, from the same Funky Lights collections, that blue glitter is number 173. And I'm going to do the exact same thing as the red, just apply it diagonally under that white acrylic, making sure that that nail is nice and clean. Alright, so here we're gonna do a triple ombre with red, white, and blue. I started off with the white from the center down, then I added the blue and ombre it upwards and then downwards to kind of play around with it. I applied a little bit of more white to make sure that that ombre is nice and smooth. Then later we're gonna add the red and ombre all three colors out to then encapsulate. Alright, it's time to encapsulate. Now we want to make sure that the glitters and those color acrylics are very nice and encapsulated. Now we're gonna file, file, file. The best thing to do is to file, right? I mean, you made a mistake. It's okay. Just file it out. Now I did use my e-file and my hand file here. As you can see, I'm using just a regular Makartt 100 file. Now, can you guys comment down below how many times your nails pop off of your practice hand? Please don't tell me I'm the only one here struggling with these pop-on nails whenever you use your practice hand. Just comment down below if you know the struggle. Okay, so now for the nail art, we're going to be using Profile's Backstage Gel Paint, their frosting gel paint in black and in white. I got in their swag bag. We're also going to be using their nail art fine brush, as well as their Magic Matte. It's a gel polish, and also Modelones gel polish in glitter silver. So now to start it off, I'm going to be using the black gel paint, and I'm just going to be drawing a line right in the center of the nail. And on the other end of the fine lining brush, it's a dotting tool, and with that same dotting tool, we're just going to place 3 dots and then one on the very top to make it a dice nail. And once that is to my liking, I'm going to cure it in the LED UV lamp for 60 seconds. So now I'm going to be drawing a Puerto Rican black flag, basically upside down, after I realized, I had put the colors on backwards. It's supposed to be blue, white, and red, and then it was just a mess. This now was an absolute mess, but the ending result I absolutely loved. As you can see, I'm just kind of free hand drawing the flag. Everything is going to be in the black gel polish completely. Now, when I tell you this nail was my headache and a half, it was a headache and a half. First, the nail kept popping off, and because it's gel, it wasn't cured. It was a mess. The star was not proportioned correctly for the nail, the size of the nail. This nail was the absolute hardest, but the ending result, I really did enjoy it. I really did like it. I challenged myself, and hey, I'm just gonna keep practicing and practicing. So yeah, after I finished, I cured it for 60 seconds. Now to finish it off, I applied the Magic Matte Top Coat to all of the nails, and I really loved how they all turned out. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to click that like and subscribe button.